So as you can see, Logan got assaulted right in our parking lot. Hey there, Coach Devin here. I don't usually do videos like this, but I thought it was about time to do a video like this. I'm going to warn you in advance, there is some graphic video coming up, and it happened this morning right in front of my gym. But I feel like this is something important that needs to get out there because people are a little on edge. Some people are aggressive when they're on edge, and this is a situation where one of our trainers was attacked this morning. So without further ado, I'm going to get right to it. Our trainer, Logan Gouthrea, great kid, does fantastic work here. Everybody loves him. He's coming to work this morning, and he's in Sackville. He comes through an intersection, and some guy in a truck thinks that Logan cut him off. Gets very upset, yelling at him, honking at him, all that stuff. And he then proceeds to follow Logan to work. So Sackville to Burnside to the gym is probably a good 12 to 15 minute drive, give or take, in the morning. And he follows Logan all the way here. Now I didn't get to see this stuff, which is probably good because obviously things would have escalated probably badly if I was around, to be honest. So nice part is I have a video for you. It's not just my word on what happened with this, but I'm going to show you that in a second. He gets here to work, and Logan pulls in. Guy pulls into the parking lot, parks behind him, and then proceeds to get out and spit on Logan's car, scream at him, kick the car, and then when Logan exits the car to go talk to him, the guy just smashes him in the face. Knocks his glasses off, swearing, hollering, and then drives out. And fortunately, in the day and age we live in, we have video. That's the nice part about the day and age we're in right now. We have video on all these things. So the video I have, and I'm actually going to play it for you. A friend of mine shot the video, who's a good friend and a client, and she shot the video, fortunately. So if you don't want to watch this, I understand. Don't watch it, because it's disturbing, and it's not a lot of fun to watch, but if you feel like watching it, it is coming up right now. So without further ado, here we go. This is exactly what happened this morning.
You literally just slapped him. You're literally a piece of shit. You're a fucking cocksucker. I don't care. You don't hit someone like that. Fuck off. No, you fuck off. You're a grown-ass man. Grow up. Grow up.
Where are my glasses?
They're right there. He's a piece of shit.
Oh my god.
So as you can see, Logan got assaulted right in our parking lot, and the sad part about this is, and I'm not a fan of outing people on social media, but this guy's obviously some sort of menace. I mean, he's enough of a jackass that he's going to go out there and and attack somebody over cutting them off. I mean, if you get annoyed with somebody cutting you off in traffic, what is that? Like you're mad for like 30 seconds and it's over? I mean, that's for the most part. That's what happens, but in this case, obviously that did not happen. Fortunately, I was able to get a good screenshot of his face. There it is. I don't know this dude's name. I have no idea what his name is. I'm assuming he's from Sackville or a close area, since it happened in Sackville and then he followed here to Dartmouth. And the reason I'm putting these videos out, like I said, I'm not a fan of shaming people online. I think that's kind of a shitty thing to do. However, we're at a time where people are becoming violent. We called the police this morning, and the police officer said, they're dealing with record numbers for, she said it seems like there's domestics and assaults and violence all the time, like constantly, because people are so stressed out and angry. And, look, COVID is not doing a lot of good things for a lot of people. Obviously hasn't done a lot of good things for this dude. But, this, as much as I hate calling somebody out, Logan is a friend. He works for me, and he did not deserve any of that. No one deserves that, to be clear. I don't care who you are. You don't deserve to be smashed in the face when you're not ready for it out of the blue. I will commend Logan because Logan didn't do anything. It's hard not to respond with violence to violence, and the best possible thing he could have done was not respond and be classy about it, which is exactly what he did. And the police, fortunately, there is sort of a happy ending to this story. The police came, interviewed Logan, interviewed those of us who saw it. Like I said, I didn't see it, but my client videotaped it, so we had video. We had his license plate, all that stuff. And the police officer came, said, "You want to press charges?" Logan said yes, and we moved forward from there. So the guy who did this, the sort of happy ending to this story is that he is being charged. He's being charged with assault and I believe 1 or 2 counts of destruction of property, which is great, or damaged property rather, which is great because you know what? You know, he full on, he was kicking his car and knocked Logan's glasses off in the parking lot, which got scraped. And, you know, like this kind of stuff it shouldn't happen. And I think this is where we are right now because the stress level has gotten so high. And look, this has to do with, I think, frankly, COVID and the stress level on everybody right now. We're seeing a lot of craziness. It doesn't excuse behavior. I mean, this guy's a jackass. And I'd be the first one to say it. And if he has a problem with it, he can come see me anytime he wants. And I'll be happy to straighten him right out. But I just, you know, this is a bad situation. It's getting worse. We're getting worse and worse behavior from people. We're getting more and more angry people, more and more upset people. We need to take a step back. Everybody needs to take a step back. We need to figure out what the hell we're doing with COVID because we can't live under this pressure cooker forever. This kind of stuff is happening on a regular basis. People are being assaulted on a regular basis. It's bad. It is bad. And this one happened to get caught on camera, so we have sort of a happy ending for it. But I still wouldn't call that a happy ending because it's not fixing a problem. There's no problem being fixed here. This guy's going to get charged. Logan still gets assaulted. Still not okay that he got assaulted. This guy gets charged. Well, that's nice, but you know what? Does it really do anything to fix the overall overreaching problem, which is people are stressed and upset and angry? What are we doing about the mental health? I mean, Jesus, aren't we like right in the middle of like Bell Let's Talk Day? We need to figure out what the heck we're doing as a country and as a society on what's happening. We can't let this kind of stress and this kind of rage and anger continue. And I don't have the answers. I wish I did. If I had answers, I would tell you, but I don't have answers. I own a gym. I'm a fitness trainer. I can give you answers on health and fitness, but I don't know what to do about where we are with this stuff. But I can tell you right now, something needs to happen with this. This kind of stuff can't go on. It's not reasonable for it to go on. You can't have people be assaulted. We can't have this pressure cooker that we have happening here. And God bless Logan. You know what? That guy's smart. He did not respond in the way I would have probably responded with the problem, and then there'd be multiple assault charges and nobody wins, right? So Logan was smart. He's a very bright, intelligent young man who didn't deserve what he got. And I certainly hope the guy learns a lesson from what he just did. In the end of the day, I'm happy that, you know, Logan's okay. He's not actually like violent, you know, hurt. His face is okay. And, you know, hopefully we're going to go in a better direction with this going forward and people will make better decisions. That's what I hope. But you know what? This kind of stuff, it just can't continue. It's not society. This is not reasonable. It's ridiculous. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, write them up down below. I would love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight, be awesome.